What's going on, guys, it's FruitBoost back with another video, and today it's a special day because we are playing one and only the original, the very first Need for Speed. So if you do not know, this is where it all started. These are the roots of probably the most famous racing game series ever made. It was developed by EA Canada and published by Electronic Arts in 1994 for the Panasonic 3DO, in 1995 for Microsoft DOS, and in 1996 for the Sony PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and Microsoft Windows 95. The game was developed in cooperation with Road & Track magazine, who provided Electronic Arts with real data about the cars featured in the game. So that's why you'll see Road & Track sign on a cover photo of the game and an R&T logo on a speedometer. The 1996 version is also known as the Need for Speed Special Edition, which includes several improvements to the rendering engine over the original 1995 PC release, as well as 2 additional tracks. In 1994, Electronic Arts translated the 3DO version of the Need for Speed into Japanese and released it in Japan as Road & Track presents Overdriven. The game featured 4 different game modes: head-to-head, where players compete in duel between 2 racers; single race, where players compete with up to 7 opponents on either circuit or sprint courses; time trial, where players have to try to beat a set time record or top speed and acceleration for a course; and tournament, which is a competition encompassing all available courses with the cars sorted into 3 performance classes. In a tournament game mode, players have to finish in the first place on all courses to succeed and unlock the bonus course. As in Special Edition release, a bonus course, bonus car, and mirrored courses are unlocked if you win the tournament. One really awesome thing for a racing game back then was that racers could be pursued and arrested by police on open road courses. The patrol car's presence is alerted to the player by a police scanner and radar. Players can choose to either slow down or continue racing, which will trigger a chase. It is indicated by a police siren. If a players brake right after hearing the siren, the police car will just give them a warning, resulting in a 3-second delay. Players can also try to outrun the police, but if they are caught, they receive a speeding ticket. If the racer receives 3 tickets in any given segment, they are arrested and will end the race with a video sequence of the policeman.
Rehabilitation, aren't you?
The car selection in the Need for Speed was not huge, which was to expect for a game developed in 1994, and it featured a selection of 8 sports cars, where each of them had its own general, historical, mechanical, and performance information, alongside a slideshow and short presentation video regarding the car. All of this was created with information supplied by Road & Track. So the game contained a KuruHS with 270 brake horsepower. It did 0 to 60 mph in 5.8 seconds, and it had a top speed of 168 mph. The next car was Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 with 405 brake horsepower. It did 0 to 60 mph in 5.2 seconds, and it had a top speed of 178 mph. The next car was Dodge Viper with 400 brake horsepower. Its 0 to 60 time was 4.8 seconds, and its top speed was 160 mph. Next one was Ferrari 512 with 421 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 time 4.7 seconds, and a top speed of 192 mph. Next we had Lamborghini Diablo with 492 brake horsepower, did 0 to 60 mph in 4.7 seconds, and it had a top speed of 202 mph. Next one was Mazda RX-7, and it had 255 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 time 5.5 seconds, and the estimated top speed of 158 mph. Next car included in the game was Porsche 911 Carrera with 270 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 time in 5.2 seconds, and a top speed of 168 mph. And the last car was Toyota Supra with 320 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 time 5 seconds, and a top speed of 155 mph. And the bonus car if unlocked after winning a tournament game mode or entering a cheat code was Warrior PTO with crazy 835 brake horsepower. It did 0 to 60 mph in 3.2 seconds and a top speed of 269 mph. The car was fictional, it did not represent any of the real car, and as you could tell from the stats, it was without a doubt the fastest car in a game. One more really awesome thing was that you could drive the car in the first person view, which yeah, it did look like a 2D picture of a car's interior, but well, even some of the most recent racing games are questionable with having a first person mode, like for example, most of the recent Need for Speeds don't have a first person mode. The Need for Speed featured various courses divided into two categories, road or track. Road courses were point-to-point routes segmented into 3 stages, and the track courses followed the circuit route with a set number of laps. The first road course was Alpine with first segment long 5.7 miles and rated as an intermediate difficulty. Second segment was long 6.4 miles with advanced difficulty, and the third segment was 6 miles long and it was as well rated as an advanced difficulty. Next was City Road course, where segment 1 was 5.2 miles long and it was rated with beginner difficulty. Then segment 2 was 4.7 miles long and also rated with beginner difficulty. And the last segment was 6.1 miles long and rated with intermediate difficulty. And the last road course was Coastal with first segment long 5.2 miles and rated as beginner difficulty. Then second segment was 5 miles long with intermediate difficulty. And the third segment was as well 5 miles long with intermediate difficulty. At 3 track courses the game had were Autumn Valley Speedway, which had difficulty rating of intermediate, Rusty Springs Raceway with difficulty rating of beginner, and Vertigo Ridge, which had advanced difficulty rating. Additional 2 track courses were added to the Need for Speed Special Edition. The first one was Burn Sienna, rated with intermediate difficulty, and the second one was Transtropolis, which was rated as an advanced. So with all that said, we conclude the review of the original, the very first The Need for Speed. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also tell me if you have played The Need for Speed and what do you remember the most about it. And guys, don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel if you are new so you don't miss out on the future videos. And of course, as always, have a wonderful day and I will see you next time.